It's the 2021? I think the 2021's it's either the 2021 or 2022 Winnebago Navion. It's a Class C. And I like Winnebago well enough. Like if you're looking entry level, do look at Winnebago. They're a lot less likely to fall apart than, say, like a Thor. This is a Class C. Some of Winnebago's interiors, I think, are the cutest in the industry. Not all of them. I mean, plenty of them look a lot like a Thor, or pretty average. Some look like you're in a fairy tale. So yeah, that's a thing. Or in a cottage. I read somebody say that it feels like you're on a yacht. I guess I don't know what they make yachts out of, but I don't know. I guess is a yacht really a $600 million version of an RV that goes on the water? That I can't speak to. Storage goes all the way through, which is pretty clever for a Class C. It is. I'm not sure how common that is actually on a Class C. These are very common. The 3200 Cummins Onan, it's industry standard. Size will be adequate for what the size of the. This does not go all the way through. And this, I don't know. Do we trust this? Maybe don't put your most valuable possessions right there. I do like these handles better than some others. Doors can pop open. I've had it happen a few times. More often than you think, especially as they start to age. So, that is also a thing. So there's only one of these that could easily break. On Thors, they break all the time. On Tiffins, they break often. When you have a Tiffin with those things, I actually may have misspoke. Gotta turn the batteries on, baby. Mercedes chassis, diesel engine. I've been pretty pleased with these things. They seem to hold their own as far as towing goes. You get the carbon fiber, leather steering wheel. Pretty standard dash. This, it's gonna get ripped up. See the threads. But, I mean, I kind of like this material well enough. It's like, what do you want it made out of? Because this isn't even leather. It's, I don't know what it is. Some sort of synthetic leather look-alike. I actually prefer it because it doesn't get damaged as easily. It's easier to wipe off. Keeping costs down. You know what it is. This layout, not bad. So obviously this is gonna pop out. I don't love these. Like, I don't know, how much is it? You're literally just dressing up this piece on the slide out. Do you need to do such a kind of roughshod version of that? Like, really emphasizes the cracks. I think it looks a little bit cheap, to be honest. But hey, it's whatever. Like, I don't know. I'd be willing to overlook it. You might not be. Couch, that's gonna fold into a bed. Or that'll go flat and this turns into the bed. What on earth? Yeah. This is the bathroom. You do get, for Class C, I don't know whether you want it, this is about average for a Class C bathroom. Whether you like it in the back or not, it's up to you. This is storage, which is pretty clever. And it's kind of big. Like this I like, because it's pretty nondescript, and then you get the little handle. This is like plastic though. I wonder how long these things last. Probably not that long. Boom. Shower. These are not. So this is actually a little sturdier as a piece. Like Moen is a fine brand. That's plastic. This is interesting, but also some. Is it metal? It's thin metal. This is the real, like, this is just plastic. On this or nothing. It looks like on this though, because it looks like it's. And these are also plastic. So. So without the bar, this is for laundry. I'm 5'11". You can be 6'3" pretty easily. These pull out. Fridge. It's like not quite residential. You're probably not gonna want to try and live in this. Let's be honest. Or cold. Very clever. The batteries, the slide out. There's just one slide out, and I would trust it. It doesn't seem too big. I don't think any engineers are pushing the limits. Probably won't fail extremely soon tonight. So yeah, you go from the bathroom. This turns into an actual bed. This will also lay flat. Oh yeah. So this folds up. This doesn't turn into a bed. This is the bed. So 2, 3, 5 total. Adults. You can fit 2 kids here pretty easily. And I like that this is long enough. A lot of them, an adult would have to sleep diagonally. This is going to accommodate a shorter adult. Or a taller adult sleeping diagonally. This is just going to drop down. Sit right in here across the pads, and then you put other pads on it. These are kind of clever. Flip out. So you can hang out, extend your legs. I would assume there are a number of uses for that. How do you bring it down? Alright, well, not super intuitive. Lights work. The sink, I Ta-da! I actually like Thor's cutting boards better. These are wood. Thor puts that, I like their countertops better too. This feels a little cheap. It's wood. What is it, actually? It feels like particle board, if we're being honest. So yeah, look. This is what those circles do when you push them in. The induction oven or stove plus this, if this breaks, because apparently all the TikTok people say that these tend to break, but a lot of the TikTok people have built their own vans and are therefore living in the wild, not at like a RV campsite. So it's a bit of a different demographic. Are you likely to break something like this by dropping something heavy on it? Otherwise, go with this. In this case, you get the best of both worlds. This is backsplash. Stainless steel. You decide. That's glass to protect this from grease, so you don't get grease all over the bottom of your cupboard. More electrical. TV. These guys. I do tend to like Winnebago's cabinetry. It's kind of sleek. It's curved. Or it appears curved. Here's the convection microwave. Is it convection? Yes, it is. Convection. From Greystone. And then this window, you get the blind, fairly effective. I like that it pushes up, actually, because when they get old, they hang down because of the gravity. If things aren't good enough. Oh, and this pops out. That's cool. You see that? The extension. Driving these things is nice. It feels like a van. I think it's cool. Let's get the rest of the outside. Cruise out. That's going to be pretty tight back there. The adult on that side might try to switch the person on the inside, on this side. Because that's like less than a foot. So, especially someone who's bigger, not sleeping toward the wall. The other thing, see, these things start brand new. Something I didn't know is that the dealerships even talk up to me how much they do, because they're obviously not trying to sell to me. But I mean, the factory sends these out. Questionable shape. Yes, the stairs are automatic. These are not. Why would you want a Class C? Well, because you don't care to drive a Class A. It's a fine reason. You might want a Class C. Class Cs tend to be able to hold more people per square foot. So you think of a Class A. A lot of the layouts are more conducive for luxury than they are numbers. Now that's definitely not true for all of them, especially the entry-level ones. Also tend to be able to hold more people. But I mean, so Tiffin's Zephyr, it's their highest end one. They make maybe 10 or 20 a year. 750 grand. It's not gonna be that comfortable for like 8 people. It's gonna be super comfortable for like 2 or 4. Have some guests over. 6 could make it. You see what I'm saying? Whereas this holds 5. Straight up. Assume this is the same. Nope. Your connections, black water drain. Panels do not necessarily look aligned. That's also fairly common. What is this even? That's just a panel. Why would you not put storage in there? It's an honest question. I'm sure they have a reason. Slide out room controllers, and this is what slides all the way through if you're very skinny. It's like only 6 inches or less. And the propane. So, this has been inside and outside of the Winnebago Navion. If you want to see different parts of it, let me know. I've got more footage. If you want to see a different RV, let me know. All the things, let me know. Try to communicate. See you.